If I didn't know him, I might have guessed he was cosplaying some anime character. But I did know him. It was Hearth, my fellow homeless dude and surrogate mom. I was a little creeped out, a little offended. Had he seen me on the street and followed me? I didn't need some fairy godstalker looking after me. I spread my hands. What are you doing here? Hearth made a gesture like he was plucking something from his cupped hand and throwing it away. After 2 years of hanging out with him, I was getting pretty good at reading his sign language. He was saying, "Get out." He didn't look alarmed, but it was hard to tell with Hearth. He never showed much emotion. Whenever we hung out, he mostly just stared at me with those pale gray eyes, like he was waiting for me to explode. I lost valuable seconds trying to figure out what he meant. Why was he here when he was supposed to be in Copley Square? He gestured again, both hands pointed forward with two fingers, dipping up and down twice. Hurry. Why? I said aloud. Behind me, a deep voice said, "Hello, Magnus." I nearly jumped out of my shoes. Standing in the library doorway was a barrel-chested man with a trim white beard and a skull cap of gray hair. He wore a beige cashmere overcoat over a dark wool suit. His gloved hands gripped the handle of a polished wooden cane with an iron tip. Last time I'd seen him, his hair had been black, but I knew that voice. "Randolph!" He inclined his head a millimeter. "What a pleasant surprise. I'm glad you're here." He sounded neither surprised nor glad. "We don't have much time." The food and milk started to churn in my stomach. "Much time? Before what?" His brow furrowed. His nose wrinkled as if he detected a mildly unpleasant odor. "You're 16 today, aren't you? They'll be coming to kill you." End of chapter 2.